We done lost another one, y'all. What is going on with these black singers? David, what happened, bae? You know what I think happened, real quick? I think that the label made him do it. After we've uncovered the Diddy debacle, we know now what we always knew through intuition, huh? That the label creates scenarios, but the scenarios that they create are deadly. See, these are lives that they actually playing with, unsuspecting lives that don't know that they are in a play and they're just a pawn. R.I.P. Celeste. 14 years old, girl. I've been there though. I ran away at 13. My first time really getting dug in to the streets, I ran away at 13, so I get it, but I don't know. Like, you ain't got no girlfriends who you could have stayed with. David is just somebody you and your girlfriends go hang out with, and you know, whatever he got, whatever crumbs he got at that age, yeah, I mean, you just trying to eat, get a little smoke, dance a little bit, party, and you back with your girlfriends. I don't know. I don't understand. I don't know. I don't get it. But I do know what I do get is that his album that was supposed to have dropped September 26th, and the video that he released, and the tour that he went on was all a precursor to this girl's demise. I wouldn't be surprised if that so called video is the actual crime scene. I wouldn't be surprised. They said the girl in the video looked just like Celeste. What if it was her? What if it wasn't a video? What if we find out that it's deeper than we think? All those conspiracy theories and all of that aside, he's bringing to light what we know about the industry, and that's why I hate the industry. And not because I couldn't get in, because I wasn't willing to kowtow. It just so happened his manager hooked him up with an apartment and they was living together. This boy had a million faces. Every hairstyle, every shave, he looked like a different person. That's a red flag right there. When I was looking at all of these pictures of him, I was like, he remind me of a male black Madonna. Remember how Madonna used to switch her look up and look like a different person? Now we know that's a form of mental illness, baby. That's some schizophrenia going on. There's some schizophrenia going on. You could flip your style so much to look like 5, 6 different people. They done already split his psyche 18 different ways. And we already know how they do it. Drugs, drugs, drugs. And this weird anime music. When I saw the painted nails, I said, oh no. Oh no, baby. We are not going to be fighting over the damn gel machine. Like, You taking too long in the mirror. That's my job. I get it. Who are you, David? And then the name of your tour, Withered. Withered. You went on the Withered tour. That's the sickest shit I ever seen the industry make somebody do, and I know they made you do it. Now, I may be predicting incorrectly and all of this, but I don't think so. And if he signed a blood contract, you know he can't give up the deets. We'll find him deceased in his jail cell in 54321. Oh, the latest news is that he made bond and he skipped town, y'all. They let him out. See what I'm saying? Money talks and bullshit walk. That manager of his don't want to get caught up in none of this, so they helped him abscond away. They gonna find him. Listen, this nigga ain't Jason Bourne, okay? His manager gonna turn him in. He's the patsy. They gonna dump everything on him. I believe the manager did it. And we already know how they play with faulty cards and cloudy crystal balls and all of this. And none of their spiritualism work. For a short time. But it ain't for the long run, baby. So you gotta be a real spiritualist to make waves in somebody's life. For the good. When you're working for Shaitan, you never know when you sign on the dotted line how long your lifespan is going to be. That's the industry, baby. They will suck your artistry right up out of your soul. Ask any one of these dead artists on my wall. Only 2 of them is alive right now. Diana Ross and Shaka Khan I got on my wall. Everybody else is gone. Oh, the stories they wish they could tell. Hell gonna bust Hollywood right open. We thought it was Diddy. He kowtowed. He told on a couple people, boom, bang, boom, and he got his charges dropped down to trafficking. That still hold 10 to 20. So good luck. And they don't want him out speaking. And for some reason, he's not deceased yet. So obviously, he's holding some cards. And they ain't bad ones. He got some names. He's a part of the Epstein files. You better believe it. And Trump was bigging him up when he first got into office, thinking about exonerating him and all of this teasing that and the gossip blogs and all of this, the shady queen that he is. So we already knew that Diddy gave up some names. One of those people he threw under the bus was Cassie. He threw her all the way under the bus, babe. And she got paid for her role in the deceit. Understand, once they split your psyche, you become a Manchurian candidate and you start helping them. Munchausen syndrome style. You start helping them hurt people. And what did Cassie say? If she didn't do it, he was going to beat her up. Beat her up, drug her up, and drag her to a fashion show and throw her in some clothes and tell her, be happy, bitch, that you with me. And she did that for 10 years. Saying that she was an unwilling participant, so babe, we already know what they can do. Anytime you don't own your masters, you don't own none of your songs. And I can rip every single last one of them and put them out there on the internet. Motherfucker think I wrote the song. They think I recorded that song first. Anytime I can get a hold of your music, like that. And they'll send out cease and desist just to make the artist feel good. But guess what? You sign that blood contract, and it's a, what they call it, a 360 deal. Why did he have to get an apartment leased in somebody else's name? Because he ain't had no money. All of that touring and fancy clothes and fugazi diamonds didn't equate to dollars in the bank. He ain't had no money. He had no credit. And now he ain't got nothing. He ain't got nothing, babe. He want to run for his life. Now that's the album that we want to hear. How you absconded away from Hollywood. He gonna be found. Let me tell you something. It's like a cat playing with a mouse. They let him go so they could chase him. And he gonna, child, if they find him alive, I will be shocked. Because I personally don't think he did it, but I think that he knew about it. He had to know about it, participating in the snuff film. I tell you, I would not be surprised if that video released. Something I want to delete you, something. The lyrics. Literally talking about how the murder, death, kill took place. Putting this so-called mannequin in the back of a truck. Hey, babe, you just... like everybody said in the comments section, I mean, if retribution was a person, it'd be you, David. Is that how you pronounce David? David? You trying to be David? I don't care. I listened to a few snippets of your songs and they was all, ooh, babe. Only the furries and the left behind like your music. And the Asians. I mean, you had a good deal, babe. You had a good run there for a hot 15 seconds, and now you are wanted. They say they want to bring you in guilty. It's sad. I just know how the industry will play you. My own mother was in the industry in the 70s. Okay. Sang for some famous people. And they messed her up. Making her think I guess one day she would go from the back to the front. I mean, but she stayed a background singer. Ain't nothing wrong with that. There's money in that, right? Not in the 70s. I mean, imagine what we know now. Imagine what the stars did back in the 60s and 70s for a record deal. We know what they did to Janis Joplin. We know what they did to Jimi Hendrix. We know what they do with these prolific stars that are ultimate musicians like Prince say. They pump you full of drugs, babe. And just like Basquiat, they paid him in crack rock cocaine. They didn't give him cash because they said he wouldn't know what to do with it. Because all he do is spend his money on drugs, so just pay him in drugs. And they siphon your energy. They siphon your artistry right out of you. And guess what they do? They'll give it to somebody white. And tell them, sing like you, Amy Winehouse. Sing. I tell you, when you try to culturally appropriate black pain, you get everything that brings. Bars. You get everything. The pain, the joy, the sadness, the mental illness, the drugs, the degenerate lifestyle, all of that. That's what the blues is. The mother of all music. You better ask Mick Jagger if I'm lying. Howlin' Wolf, Etta James, James Brown. Aretha Franklin. Come on. We talking about the greats. Imagine all the things they had to do. And the things that they will never talk about. See, that generation know to shut their mouth. But time is winding down, and we don't need no mailing mouth, shut mouths, because closed mouths don't get fed. This is what we know. And we need to know, as a general public, what's going on out there, what to avoid. And I tell you, if you banking on Hollywood, the industry, to blow you up, you better be prepared to do whatever they tell you to do. Think American Idol. When those stars get on there, they make them change their whole image. You have to sign a 10-page contract allowing them to take control of your name and your image. You don't own that anymore when you become a contestant on these shows. That's a small microcosm of what Hollywood is. It's a script. They're all actors and actresses, unbeknowing, in their own demise. I can't believe he signed up for that. And I can't get into your music. I mean, and I like all types of music. I can't get into it. I don't feel it. It feels forced. It feels like they made you sing that genre of music. And because you wanted your face out there so bad, you agreed to it. You agreed to all these crazy hair changes, clothing style changes. The boy looked like a freak to me. I ain't even gonna hold you. I'm not talking about a freak in the sheets. Not only that, he swing both ways. But that's neither here nor there. Like, your music was not. And when I looked at your fans, it's all crying, he didn't do it. I'm like, oh my God. This is the music for the beat up bitches. This is music for them bitches that got to be hemmed up in the bathroom. Because it's a mob outside waiting to beat their ass. I can't get into it, but that's neither here nor there. I just know that the industry set you up, babe. Now what you gonna do? What you gonna do now? It ain't no way you can run from these demonic entities, babe. They got you. You signed on the dotted line. You went to all them seances. You figured you could steal this girl's energy to sell your album. And guess what they did? Guess what Hollywood did? They shelved your album. They canceled your tour. They canceled all your merch. And they snatched your name down from the billboard. You ain't nobody. All over again. Was it worth it? Is it worth it? I say no. Because Hollywood could never be as talented as me. I don't give a damn how old I am. In a nursing home, I'm going to be cracking motherfuckers up with my stand-up. You kidding me? I'm going to be singing Negro spirituals in a nursing home. Don't get the fuck up. And I'll never let them take it. I'll snatch their artist music and redo it. They'll never get my original music. Bars. Ever. And I said what I said. Now, hey. I really don't care what people think about what I'm saying. Time is winding down, like I said. And real people with real consciousness need to start speaking up and speaking out about the fugaziness that we seeing going on around us. I can't believe, I don't care how old you are, that you are still seeking a contract from the music industry that's Hollywood. Who does that? Who does that? That's like going door to door with your resume downtown and handing it out. First thing they want to tell you is you got to go online and fill out an application. You done wasted your time, babe. This ain't 1983. We don't do it that way no more. Like, underground artists are the best artists out there. Unsigned artists are the most talented. And I said it.